Today I'm gonna show you how to build a Lego Snake Charmer habitat. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here on screen now you can see two of my latest habitat, the Potter and the Princess Jasmine over here, while here in the center we have a Snake Charmer, very cool minifigure from the CMF Series 13. I'm on holiday, so if you're watching this video, this is probably in between a little bit of a break between builds. But I managed to put this habitat together. I'm going to show you how to build it, and then in a couple of weeks I will be back with the regular schedule. So over here we have a regular 8x8 base. I went with a dark red floor, and then we are going to build up in tan and nougat on the side. So let's start from the back wall. So over here I have a sort of inverted arch with some masonry at the bottom, and here I want to connect this sort of decoration, which is a sort of half moon kind of shape. It's gonna be a nice interesting addition. And then on the side over here on the wall I want to create a cover. So here I have some modified bricks. I ran a few bars in between, and then I use some minifigure capes to run through so that we can have a little bit of a shade here at the bottom. I'm not really familiar with this kind of architecture, so I went with a little bit of what come up in my mind. Here we also have another small window, so we have an interesting decoration over here, and I thought to use these teal banners kind of thing over here to give a little bit of color. Over here on this side we are gonna add a door, so I'm gonna add a little step here to go inside, and then for the side of this door I'm gonna use some ingots, and I added some of these sort of sand blue decoration on the right and on the left, and then it goes up with an interesting arch on top. Over here we have a Technic piece with a Technic pin so that I can connect another blue on top, and then we have more or less the same color scheme, the same pattern as the other side. So you can see, very simple, just a few pieces, and the scene is already quite well decorated. Over here I'm gonna use this construction over here. So I have some sand green and some dark red to create a door. I'm gonna add a little bit of more dark red on both sides, and I think these already give another little splash of color. The dark red is calling the same color on the floor, and then the sand green also give another nice color that ties in well with this blue over here. So this is quite interesting already, but now we need to find a way to add our Snake Charmer. And here we will require to do a little bit of minifigure surgery. So over here we are gonna add a sort of little a raised platform, carpet kind of thing, like some sort of pillow, where the Charmer is gonna sit. So first thing, I need to remove the ends, because as you can see, it cannot really use his instrument over here. So what I did is I'm gonna sit him a little bit higher here at the back with a couple of plates. Okay, maybe we can tilt that a little bit towards the left side. Okay, and then I'm gonna remove the legs from the hips so that I can have a sort of cross leg position. We are gonna add one leg here at the left, connect there, one on the right over here, and now I need to find a way to add the ends in the right pose. So what I decided to do is something like this. So I'm gonna connect the flute actually to the floor, and then I'm gonna have the arms a little bit suspended. So here I'm gonna add another cape thingy, which is gonna be some other sort of carpet over here, and then I'm gonna have one of the usual transparent angle stud that I always use in my builds. Let's see if I can find the right angle to connect it at this jumper. There we go. And then over here I'm gonna add the flute, connect at the stud over there, and now I need to just find the right position to make it look like if he's playing the music and the arms are actually still connected to him. So something like this. I just need to play around with it a little bit, try to cover a little bit that gap over there. There we go. So I think that works fairly well, especially if you look from this front perspective, it's looking like he's actually playing the flute. Okay, now let's add a little bit of decoration. So we can add a little back over here on the side. We can add a little plant piece over here on the right. And then of course we need to add the very interesting snake, the very interesting cobra shaped snake in dark green. We are gonna put him here, so he's gonna keep the carpet down. And also I thought that it would be a good addition to add one of these heads. Usually they come out from some something like this, some like wooden, or I don't know what they're made of, bamboo or whatever. They come out, and this is the cover of that. So I don't have anything that works at the bottom, so I'm just gonna use this as a cover, and I think it's an interesting decoration, and this habitat looks pretty good. So here we can see, for example, next to the pot there. And if you are interested in watching more of my Lego minifigure habitat, I recommend you to go and check out the Retro Space Hero habitat that I built just a couple of weeks ago. Thank you very much for watching. Please be patient for another week or two while I'm on holiday, and then I will go back to the regular schedule. Meanwhile, you can still watch some of my old videos that you might have missed. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.